Here on the Rich Eisen Show, for the very first time, is somebody who has gotten the attention. He had a lot of us at hello with some of his training camp preseason catches last year. And then I called his touchdown winning grab on Christmas Eve night. That was the last game of Derek Carr's Vegas Raiders or longtime Raiders career. He's got a big, huge upside, and a lot of people are on this bandwagon right now for the Pittsburgh Steelers. George Pickens here on the Rich Eisen Show. How are you, George?
I've been doing good, man. I've been doing good.
I can confirm that. You have been. You have been. How do you find your ability to perform the way that you are in the NFL? It looks like your physical attributes are coming to the fore. I'm wondering what it looks like and feels like to you, George.
It's kind of something I've been working on the whole entire time, kind of like before I got in the league. I just feel like I bursted on the scene now. But it's one of those things that coming out of in and out of routes, run after catch, those are the things this year that I've been trying to improve on right now as far as up in my game.
Well, Patrick Peterson says you're very raw, but he said he has competed against Justin Jefferson in practice, and now you, and confirm what Ryan Clark said on ESPN is that you have more talent than Justin Jefferson. How do you handle that when you hear that, George?
I just really, people gonna say like a lot of things. I take the compliment, but I just keep working and see how far I can, try to take this thing.
So what do you? I know you said what you are working on. Why are you working on those things? They are obviously fundamental, but I'm wondering why you're focusing on that stuff, George.
Yeah, because I feel like for a person like me, like you said, that got so much talent, the fundamentals could just take me to another level. So I've just been trying to do the little things right instead of, like you said, I'm so raw talent. Sometimes I get out of control on my routes and stuff like that. So I just tend to, do the fundamentals the right way.
What do you mean you get out of control on your routes? What do you mean by that?
Just sometimes not coming off the ball fast enough or not going the right depth just because you're in the paint. As a receiver, you got a ticking time bomb in your head just to, if you got a 15-yard route, you want to come out early just because you might get the ball quicker. So just certain things like that.
How much do you work on that stuff with Kenny Pickett, George?
A lot. Me and Kenny are super good friends off the field, so on the field stuff is kind of routine.
What are you doing off the field with Kenny? What do you do?
Just talking and chatting. We're in training camp right now, so
yep.
We just been, brotherly love, camaraderie of the guys.
Mm-hmm. I'm just wondering, what do you go see a movie together? Do you go? Is it movie night with the? No.
Nah, that's a QB, not my girlfriend.
All right, so Kenny and George are not going to Barbie tonight, is what you're saying. That's not happening.
Maybe Oppenheimer.
Let me cross that one off. Okay. Dinner? I mean, I don't know. I'm just seeing what do you guys do? You're saying your friends. You talk about football, business friends?
Yeah, we've been to dinner before for sure.
Okay.
But nothing crazy.
Who picks it up?
Like,
Who picks up the check? Quarterback? Wide receiver? Split? Who does that?
It's probably we'll probably go to a restaurant where people already, know us a little bit. So.
Okay. Pittsburgh's very nice. Pittsburgh's a nice place. Okay. On the arm.
It's a great place.
Steel City on the arm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a star in Pittsburgh, Rich.
Okay. I get it. All right. I like this, George. I like it. So what is your goal for this year? What is it?
Me personally, I'm a huge team guy after I won a few championships at Georgia, and I got the feeling of that. So my biggest goal, to be honest, is just try to help the team get to a Super Bowl.
By the way, that was a great I got to be honest with you, George. That was a great flex right there about Georgia and championships right there. I was very casual. Yeah. You went to Georgia, win some championships. Yeah, oh, okay. How did you get to Georgia from Alabama? How did that happen?
It was just decided recruiting at the time. I was actually committed to Auburn, and I flipped on signing day to Georgia.
Why?
So
what happened?
It was just I just felt like Georgia had a better. For me personally, I'm from Alabama, so it was just beating Alabama for me. Whichever team had the best opportunity of doing that. So I just
Okay.
had a better opportunity.
And you felt Georgia gave you a better opportunity to beat the Crimson Tide?
Yeah.
Did they not reach out to you? Is that what it was?
Oh, no, they reached out to me, too. It's just at the time coming out, they also had a lot of guys. They already had spots filled and stuff like that. And
Okay.
I was one of the people, me personally, I want to play instantly. So,
All right. Do you feel that way about the Bengals and Browns and Ravens right now, George? Have you acquired that taste? No?
Actually, no, I ain't even thought about that until you just said that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, haven't been thinking about
Just
that.
trying to make you better. That's all I'm trying to do. You know, we don't need to go to the movies, but I can try and make you better through this conversation. What does Tomlin tell you? Can you take me inside your conversations with Mike Tomlin, what he says in your ear, George? What does he do?
Yeah, one of the biggest things he tells me personally is just routine plays routinely. So take the mystique out of it and just if a ball comes your way, make the routine catch, make the routine plays.
Why do you think he tells you that?
I feel like it'll help the team. You know what I mean? Me making routine plays, which with a lot of other guys making routine plays, that'll just help us collectively.
Do you think he means that, if you don't mind me trying here, do you think he means that he knows you can make the spectacular, acrobatic, athletically freaky play, and that you do need to hit your spots? You do need to make sure you're not drifting. You do need to make sure if it's a 15-yard route, that's what it is, and stuff like that?
I wouldn't necessarily say that because he was telling me this before I even got here during the draft process and stuff like that. So he's been kind of telling me that before the buzz and the hype. So I wouldn't really say that.
Okay, let's chat more with George Pickens. James Washington's your teammate right now. He made a heck of a grab that kind of lit up Twitter yesterday. So how good do you think he can be, George?
Darnell, I heard of James Washington, but Darnell,
yeah, that's what I meant. Darnell, what about him?
He's a specimen. I played with him in college, so it's kind of been some things I've already seen, like that one-hand catch. I've seen that a billion times, kind of like the stuff he's seen with me. So
yes,
he's going to be a real help to the team for sure.
So he says he's getting more opportunities to catch than than before in Georgia.
Yeah.
Okay.
At Georgia is just like a block and run first, blocking. That was kind of like that's what kind of sparked my buzz in the beginning too, was how I block, because that's literally what they train us to do, is like block first. And I wasn't really in like a air raid, as you would say, or a passing offense first. I was in a pro style. So me and Darnell for sure know about blocking first.
How come your Instagram handle is @1.issue, George?
That was like a long time thing. I made that name in like high school. And it was just a thing, like I'm the only, like for every other team in the division, I'm the only problem. I'm the only issue.
Do you feel like you still are?
I just let my game do the talking for real. I just want to let everybody. I want to see what you guys do. Do you guys think I am? You know what I mean?
Well, I think you can be. That's for damn sure. I see it. I'll be honest with you, George. When I called the Christmas Eve night game in Pittsburgh and spoke to your coach beforehand, his face lit up when your name came up. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You know?
I just give all the glory to God, and then I just keep working, to be honest.
So, again, I know you want to be a team-oriented guy, but you don't have any individual goals written down somewhere?
Oh, yeah. Pro Bowl, get over 1,000 yards.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
All right.
As of right now.
And so how good do you think this team can be, George? Because, I don't need to tell any tales out of school. Everyone's assuming Joe Burrow is going to be healthy. And the Ravens paid Lamar what he wanted, and Odell's there, and the Browns fans clearly think they're going to be better. And not a lot of people are talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers, to be very honest. How good do you think you can be, George?
I feel like we can be a really, really good unit, a good team. A lot of people, I can say one thing and do another as well. So a lot of people can say a lot of things like that the other teams are going to be good or whatever, but all we're going to do is just, keep our head down and keep grinding.
All right. Okay. Have you what's the most impressive catch you've ever made where you said to yourself when you were getting up, wow, that was really good? Which one was that?
It's been a lot. I've been let me see. College, I didn't did a lot of stuff that's not on tape.
Okay.
That's like probably you guys can ask Coach Smart about for sure.
Well, he's got to come on this show first. We can get Tomlin instead. But what do you got for me professional? Have you
professionally?
Which one do you
I'd
like?
probably say the Joey Porter thing. I know a lot of people like that catch. That wasn't me personally in one of my top best.
Okay. What did you say to him when you handed
the end game against the Browns? That's probably my favorite one.
the one in game against the Browns? And by the way, Steeler fans love when you do it against the Browns. That you do know that, right? Like you are well versed at least on that, right, George?
Yeah.
Okay, or at least you understand that. And what did you say to Joey Porter when you handed him the ball back after mossing him?
I didn't even say anything. It was just the gesture, like what you seen on camera. I didn't even say anything. It was just competing.
Okay. George, come back on this show. Let's do this again more often, okay? I really like watching you play. Let's do this again.
Appreciate you.
You got it. At @1.issue, George Pickens himself right here on The Rich Eisen Show to conclude hour number 1. Catch The Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.